Outside Curry. On the three off target.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Smith for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the three-pointer from Smith. He gets it in there.
Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving, may be the best to ever do it.
Smith for three, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Irving finds Curry. A baseline change, and he hits the jump shot.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Smith for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Smith's got 9.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Outside Curry. Irving against quickly. Pass to Bates-Diagne. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Barrett with this screen on Irving. And it's Smith missing. Nets trail by 3. And Kevin Durant has talked about the big 15 for the Nets. But Doris depth has been a concern.
Yes, but give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals. I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Irving passes to Durant. Irving sets a screen for Durant. Fires from deep. Rebound by Smith. The Knicks leading by 5. 1:07 left in the first. And the three ball is good. 14 points for him. Markieff Morris is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Royce O'Neal comes in for Keita Bates-Diagne. Warren's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Ben Simmons in for Seth Curry. Now, here is Irving. Running on 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Smith feeling it out a bit. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Simmons. Irving's got 8 points.
I think we all understand how dangerous Kyrie Irving is in the mid-range game. Delivers one there.
For 3, Smith. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. It's a 10-point game. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
1 second left. That shot off.
The one-quarter play, the score. The Knicks win.
Here in Brooklyn.
Round of applause for your Knicks Youth Kids team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
The guard set is Irving and Curry. Ben Simmons is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Morris in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics looked like he was on a mission. He finished with 52 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same force.
This guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Markieff Morris, and Durant subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Simmons. No points in the game yet for him. And on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Kevin Durant.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say, because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Yep, that one goes in there. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
Here's the screen. Here's Smith. He can't hit that time. Durant with some nice D. To the middle. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Claxton.
Well, we think of Durant as a naturally gifted scorer. Fact is, this guy understands how to get his teammates open.
Now, here is Smith. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
No problem knocking that one down. KD's got 7 now in this quarter.
Kevin Durant's ability to catch and release before the defense can react, so critical, so sweet.
Smith for 3. No good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he was fine.
So it's the New York Knicks.
Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. And we've got some trade. Thank you for being with us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Barrett, and it's Smith in at the 4-man position. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
They get it again. Bates Diop, and the rejection by Smith.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Barrett setting a pick for Smith. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Curry. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. He was all alone on that. KD's got 12 points in the game.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Doris, since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now. You know, they've barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. And here's Irving after the 3 moments ago from Smith. KD on the wing. Barrett covering. And yes, it's good. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
They set the pick for 3. Smith. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The shot's good from Irving.
We all understand Kyrie Irving.
So for the Nets, Morris is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. T.J. Warren comes in for Keita Bates-Diop. And it's Ben Simmons in for Seth Curry.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And they get it back. Outside Warren. Another shot, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
Well, this guy loves to take advantage of mid-range shots. T.J. Warren in his comfort zone there.
And it's Smith penetrating. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Smith's got 46 points.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And Simmons kicks to KD. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Nets trail by 17. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. A nice shot by KD.
Now the tremendous shooting talent that is Kevin Durant. He makes threes look effortless.
Rob. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And foul on the shot.
Mitchell Robinson, his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Approach we've seen so far for the Knicks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
And here is Simmons after the 3-pointer from Smith. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Such a wide-open look. KD's got 11 points here in just the second half.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Smith outside. And it's off from 3-point range. It's taken away by Smith. Robinson a screen on Durant. Smith for 3. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. Simmons dishes to Durant. Takes it from 10. Again, the Nets for 2.
We are talking about one of the greatest scorers in the history of NBA basketball. Kevin Durant's doing some work right now.
For three, Smith. Good. Another from three.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside, Simmons. Back to Irving. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got his 9th assist in the game now. The Knicks leading by 18. Smith outside. Robinson sets a screen for Smith. And again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
Smith outside. At 3 off the mark. Nets trail by 19. To the paint. And then Durant with the jam.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very...
Runs in the pass to Smith. And there's the drive. Another bucket. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Warren. Now Durant. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And the foul called on MP. So it's New York picking up.
And that's the end of the game. We appreciate the passion you showed during tonight's game, everyone.
Right there. You got it. Come on. Yeah, we're good. Let's ball. One more.
just like that. Keep it going.
Let's go!
Good shot, baby! Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
Now we're rolling. Let's go.
Yes. Easy work.
Y'all ready to lose? Game time! Game time! Come around! Come around! Come on!
Yo, they not about to be ready.
About game time. Bring the pain time. It's called culture, guys. You should find out.
And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Thaddeus Young out there with Thomas Bryant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's James in at the 3. Now, here is James. Double team on James. Pass to Young. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. The Knicks with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet it.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is James. He gets it in there.
Well, this is how effective LeBron is in close. He just takes his time, never in a rush, and exploits holes in the defense.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Now here's Smith. Screen by Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Back to Smith. This one for three. The shot comes out, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Smith outside. He drops it from range. Smith's got 11.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Pass to Young. The floater. Oh, MP with a block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Out to the right wing. Brunson against Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Young.
And the defense has been stifling early on.
Yeah, they're having a hard time getting the ball in the basket, and as a result, falling behind here.
Smith outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him.
Talk it over. So for the Knicks, Julius Randle's checked in for Robinson. Reddish comes in for Barrett. And quickly subbed in for Rose. Outside Walker. Pass to Reeves. Nice D from Reddish.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Smith outside. 1:31 left to play in the first. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Walker. Oh, MP with a block. Here's Toscano. Off the mark there with a 3. The Knicks have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Smith outside. Going inside. And the shot goes. Smith's got 18.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's Reeves. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jones, the pass to Nunn. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Hits the trifecta.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Smith inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Quickly against Nunn. Jones sets a screen. From deep three-point range. And so it's the end of the first quarter with the score. The Knicks 20, the Lakers 9. And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Walker is the 2 with LeBron playing the 3. Thomas Bryant out there with Thaddeus Young. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
Last game against the Nets just played phenomenal. He finished with also did a lot of damage from long. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Now here's Smith. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that.
Here, the Knicks decide to talk it over.
New York. And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Your Knicks City Kid.
Randall on the screen. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Walker against Barrett. Outside Walker. Pass to Jones. Ooh, stolen by Smith. 36 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Got it. Smith's got 28.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. Picking up his second foul here has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Now here's Walker. Coming off a 28-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Nunn. Just 5 to shoot. Jones, the pass to Nunn. The 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's the New York Knicks.
The Lakers, 22. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwocky.
There are so many good shooters in this league, man.
Let's turn our attention to that first half. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Smith out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Rose in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Smith. And MP throws it down.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game, and
been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
17-foot shot on the way. Westbrook can't hit.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Smith against Westbrook. Kicks it out to Barrett. From the arc. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Barrett's got 8 points.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Good on the bucket.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Smith outside. Launches a three. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in the game.
LeBron led the NBA in assists during his 2020 title season, with the Lakers becoming the second oldest player ever to lead the league in that category.
Barrett, a screen on Young. The three, Smith. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Young uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 4 points in the quarter. Man, that assist title for LeBron. An incredible accomplishment for someone of his size, Clark.
I bet you didn't know this, B.A., or maybe you did, because you are a factoid machine, but the only player taller than LeBron to lead the league in assists, Wilt Chamberlain, when you throw in winning the Bubble Championship Finals MVP. 2020 might have been LeBron's finest season.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Down low. And Young slams it in.
And you know, when he gets that close, Young is going to finish with a dunk.
Smith outside. Another three.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter.
Tries to talk it over. So for the Knicks, Julius Randle's checked in for Robinson. Reddish comes in for Barrett and quickly subbed in for Brunson. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter, and it's Toscano missing.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
The three, Smith. And Toscano pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 41.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
To the middle. Here's Toscano. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Smith, and he banks in the layup. Smith's got 43 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
To the inside. Here's Toscano. And he was fouled while in...
20 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Jones is checked in. Randle, a screen on Nunn. Here's Smith. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. On the wing, Jones. Back to Walker. 15 seconds left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones sets a screen. Here's none. Oh, MP with a block. Quickly passes to Randall. And he comes up with a bucket.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all.
64-36. That's the end of the third quarter.
Lineup here for New York. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
You know what? They impress me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
On the court for the Lakers, they've got Juan Toscano-Anderson, LeBron James out there with Damian Jones. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Beverly in at the shooting guard position. Smith against James. Barrett, a screen on James. Smith inside. And again!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. James outside. And again, no good by the Lakers. On the wing, MP. Check by James. On target from range. Smith's got 53 points.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Robinson, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. Smith's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Toscano. Back to James. And it's James with the jam.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for the Knicks.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
Only 2 meetings between these teams. So you know they're savoring taking this one against the Lakers.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Smith, and the layup is good off the glass. Smith's got 59 points.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And yes, another basket.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Here's James. The Knicks pull it in.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Smith inside. And Toscano pulls it down.
Smith. 13. Substitution on the court.
Here's Reeves. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. They did.
The Knicks, 89. The Lakers, 56.
Now we're rolling. Let's go.
Let's go!
Just like that. One more.
Yes. Easy work.
You ain't never gonna score again. Heard me? We're ready. Let's go. Get him out. Who's got ball?
Yes.
Your confidence is gone now. You got it. Come on. We're here. Hey, right here.
Yo, they not about to be ready.
Yeah, you can't contain me.
Deep.
What am I thinking? I don't know.
And both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
So the opening lineup for the Heat: At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Victor Oladipo is out there with Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Greg, for the second time this season, MV was named Player of the Month. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all is right. To get that award twice during the same season, that puts you in all NBA discussion.
And here's Lowry after the three-pointer from Smith. Martin with the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here is Smith. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Martin with the bucket.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
Martin's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Robinson a screen on Martin. Hands it from downtown. And it's 9 points for Smith. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And here's Lowry, following the 3 from Smith. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Oladipo for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
And really, despite that miss, they had a solid start offensively.
Robinson sets a screen for Smith. A miss that time would have put him up.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
And so here is New York, following the score by Miami. Smith for 3. Good on the triple. Smith's got 12.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Down low, here's Adebayo. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Count the basket. Here is Rose. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Smith against Martin. Lets it go with the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Oladipo outside. Martin wide open. He fires. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. He's got 11.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And it's Smith missing. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season. And quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Some shooters get tunnel vision. But Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
The Heat have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them.
Well, we know how Tyler... in the postseason.
And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matter. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Catching up on the chances for New York. Julius Randle's checked in for Robinson. Reddish comes in for R.J. Barrett. And quickly in for Derrick Rose. Here's Dedmon. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Reddish with the screen for Smith. From past the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up paper rock.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Here's Dedmon, and he finishes nicely on the way. Dedmon's got his second basket of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Smith's shot is good.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D chips.
Now here is Martin. Guarded by Reddish. Martin with it. On deep. And that one released in time.
Over a lot of distance.
That's a big round of applause for your Knicks.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
On the court for the Heat, we've got Tyler Hero. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Yurtseven. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Vincent in at the 1 spot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers put on a show. He contributed 61 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of 3-pointers. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
27.
Outside, Hero. Here's Dedmon. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Dedmon's got 6.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here is Smith. He's got 27. Randall with a screen for Smith. No good from outside.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami. They've made it all the way to the finals in his first year and have steadily won games each season.
New York trail. And so it's the New York Knicks.
Put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
Raining them from a distance, they're confident getting open looks.
Okay, now we'll look at some. Thank you for being with us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
We got Rose. Smith is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Robinson, and it's Brunson in a 2-guard. So that's how Tom Thibodeau starts the second half. And here is Hero. It's Oladipo on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the elbow. Here's Martin. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a...
The offensive end.
Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching. positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Hero, no good.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Robinson a screen on Hero. Smith kicks to Brunson. Smith feeling it out a bit. And the dunk by Smith.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, this defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
The Knicks leading by 12. Smith for three. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot. And Smitty, no doubt the veteran Kyle Lowry certainly possesses a lot of that wisdom at this stage of his career.
Greg, he's one of those guys that his teammates respect. A proven champion that plays with toughness and intelligence. And a big part of this team.
Here's Lowry. And he's on the money with his first shot today. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball. But a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
David, thanks. A different look for New York. Randall's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Reddish comes in for R.J. Barrett. And quickly in for Rose. And a new group in for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Wayne Dedman comes in for Caleb Martin. Max Strus is checked in for Oladipo. And Vincent subbed in for Tyler Hero. To the inside, Dedman. And the rejection by Smith. 1:43 left to play here in the third. Hits it from three-point range.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Heat trail by 20. Now Lowry. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drop.
And again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. And the rejection by Smith. Launches a three. Good. Another from three.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now Greg alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? Lowry drives in. That one off the back iron and out.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
He did a nice job of keeping him off the block, didn't let him get deep post position.
Vincent the pass to Lowry. Now the pass to Dedman. 5 on the clock. Baseline try, and he comes up with the deuce. Vincent's got his second basket.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
And so it's New York cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Heat, we've got Dwayne Dedman. Max Strus is out there with Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Martin in at the small forward.
Terrific dime from Hero, showing how versatile he can be.
Smith for three. Buries it from three-point range. Smith's got 56 points in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Heat shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Inside, here's Adebayo. That one misses. Smith with some nice D. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Knicks. Randall with a screen for Smith. And again, New York with the triple.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
81-55.
To the inside. Strus kicks to Dedmon. Outside, Hero. To the left wing. Here's Strus. Dedmon trying to break free. Not going to go that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. Smith outside. Randall with a screen for Smith. And Smith gets double teamed. In the corner, Barrett with it. Smith outside. Barrett setting a pick for Smith. Here's the try. Good. That's another bucket.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Back to Hero. Shot to stop the run, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
That's his signature move, Tyler. Hero using the screen to create just enough separation.
Smith for three. Yes, it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
For three, Smith. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition.
And we've seen a leak from Adebayo recently, scoring now at a steady clip.
Randall with a screen for Smith. No good with the triple. Heat have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Dedmon. Outside, Hero. Into the lane. Back to Dedmon. Martin finds Dedmon. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
There's a good screen. For three, Smith drops in the tray.
And when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes cancel each other out perfectly.
Three-pointer, Martin. It's rebounded by Quickly. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
So much of rebound is about positioning. Effort, no lack of it right there.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Smith.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
Hero against Rose. Hero attacking. And he jams it with authority.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. So no problem for New York as they get...
The Knicks, 95.
Keep it going.
Let's go!
Turn off, baby.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Ball, huh? One more. Just like that.
Yes. Easy work.
Yeah, it's time to play now. Set up, set up. Do it. I see him. Watch out. Yo, keep moving.
Let's go.
Score again.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Let's go. We're ready. Shut up. Go get it.
Yo, they not about to be ready.
Yes, sir.
Good, MP.
Unless I'm sure those guys are
Brent, for those star-laden teams, this has to be a difficult time of year to stay completely focused.
Well, those teams have a bigger goal in mind, BA, all the time, and there is no doubt. They always think health first, getting proper rest, and making sure they're playing their best basketball come playoff time.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with John Wall. Then it's Owens. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3. Screen by Robinson. Pure from three-point range.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it will be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Wall, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Smith outside. There's a screen. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Pass to Owens. Out to Leonard. Up and in from the low block.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll, but what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively. Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design, the building. It just looks incredible.
And he gets that one.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. That's a great pass.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Fires the 3. And the Knicks, another 3. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in L.A., they've been treated as sort of a second-rate team. And that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
Now here's Smith in the game against Miami. Very impressive. Screen by Robinson. Wall against Smith. Soft touch off the glass. Smith's got 13.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Outside Wall. And again, it's the Clippers.
Nice job breaking down the defense. Wall takes these mid-range J's when the D gives him the chance.
Smith outside. Fires for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
It's just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Zubac. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. To the wing, right side. Robinson, a screen on Wall. A nice shot by Smith. He's got 18.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, staying with it.
So for the Knicks, Julius Randle's checked in for Robinson. Reddish comes in for Barrett. And quickly subbed in for Rose. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. George, good.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
New York has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
MP is doubled. Clock at 2. Brunson misses. The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Jackson. Inside. Here's Morris. Oh, MP with a block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter here. Now Batum fires the 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And Batum can still knock down threes. He gives you that kind of gravity that the offense relies on.
Reddish is screen on Batum. And it's Smith penetrating. Oh, he's on on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Now here's George in his last outing with 12 points. Pass to Batum from behind the arc. The shot misses. And lead of this one. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Owens out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Heat had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points and was on point from deep. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. There was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Smith's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, you can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Jackson, pass to George. Leonard outside. They need this. Smith with the rebound. New York has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Count it. Good. Smith's got 30 points.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
And the Clippers call time here. You know the point. So it's the New York Knicks.
That's the end of the first half with the score. The Knicks 55. The Clippers 17.
And do you guys agree with these Player of the Month picks? And now, looking back on that first half, things were... Thanks for tuning in.
Game's going to be over by halftime. Bye, guys. Always anytime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And the Knicks with the possession here. They've got Jalen Brunson, R.J. Barrett out there with Smith. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Zubac, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Smith. 33 points for him. Off target from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. Moncrief and a young Dennis Rodman.
New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And in terms of shots from beyond the arc, MP just making it rain.
And that has to bother Owens. Never fun when your rival is making rain shots look easy. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Now here's Smith. He's got 36 points. Basket counts. Robinson's got 6 points.
Not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Wall finds Leonard. Zubac with a screen on Barrett. Here's Owens. Second shot opportunity. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson doing the work on that shot. Swatted away.
Robinson, a screen on Wall. And MP throws it down.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Leonard, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player.
And Kawhi Leonard's going to take that shot all day long.
Smith outside. Screen by Robinson. And again, New York with the triple.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. From 7 feet away, and that one hits the back iron.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's Wall. He's got 6. Pass to Leonard. Here's Owens, covered by Smith. Now Wall. From the high post. It's rebounded by New York. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
MP really flexing tonight, putting Owens in his place.
Oh, it's been all MP all night long. Owens barely a footnote in MP's performance.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Wall's got 9.
Coming into the league, Wall didn't take many threes, but he's added this dimension to his game.
For 3, Smith. Good! Another from 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
74. Wall, the pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Brunson finds Rose. Smith outside. That 3's off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Leonard, double team. Zubac against Smith. A nice shot by Zubac.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
For 3, Smith. Yet another.
Next play, 77.
Making the switch here. Smith's checked in. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Fournier. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Smith outside. Hartenstein a screen. Smith inside. Batum's on him. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 52 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Morris in at the 5. Now here's Smith. Well, your Hall of Fame dad, Rick, made some interesting comments, Brent. One of them encouraging the league to crack down on illegal screens.
No way, B.A. My dad said something that was controversial or interesting. You got to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, illegal screens. Do we want to see less of them? Sure.
I just love the ball movement.
Smith against Morris. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Jackson outside. Pass to Batum. Puts up a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Batum's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And I bet Batum just loving this kind of night where he gets off to this kind of start.
Here's Smith. Banked it in off the glass.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now here's Morris to the inside. Low block shot. And that's off the glass and in. Batum's got 10 points here in the second half.
Batum knowing how to get to the rack.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Smith. An easy 2 on the layup.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Pass to Morris. George, right side. Leonard against Reddish. Leonard with the ball. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Grimes. Smith outside. Clock at 6, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Barrett's checked in for Grimes. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Fournier's checked in. Pass to Morris. Jackson outside. George a screen on quickly. Here's Jackson. Batum outside. Off target from three-point range. Smith right side. Another one goes. Incredible.
Knicks lead 92-51. Yeah, that's the final.
Hey, MP, great to see you. I've got a check for you.
Well, appreciate that.
Get ready to count down.
I see you out there doing work.
You got it. Come on, man. Keep it going. We've been ready. We're waiting your team. Yeah, that was sweet. Oh, from now we're rolling. Let's go! Pressure's on now. Pressure's on.
more, one more.
You got it. Come on, man.
Well, we good. Let's get y'all.
Oh, too easy.
Just like that.
Yes. Easy work.
Turn up, baby.
Watch it.
Take that one.
Let's go.
Catch your breath. Try to keep up. You wheezing out here.
Hey, don't let him shoot that.
Let's do this.
Yes. Woo! I got you quiet real quick, huh?
I see you. Come on, come on.
Yeah. Don't give me those. Too easy.
Shot. Come on, man. Yo, run in.
Oh, take over. Yo, we got this. Don't worry. That's the way I do it. That's all day.
Yo, they not about to be ready.
Oh, that's how you got me.
again, MP.
And now that we're finally past the trade deadline, a number of players, Greg, have to be breathing a sigh of relief.
I mean, no matter how many times you're told we're not going to trade you, you're our guy, it's hard to know what to believe. GMs are professional secret keepers.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid are manning the post positions. The wing pairing, it's Harden and Thibault. And it's Milton in at the point. And the basket by Harris. MP will be in the upcoming All-Star game. What a special honor for him.
It's a huge deal to go to the All-Star game. MP has worked hard to earn his spot. That's not just something they hand out. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here is Harris. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio.
And he's been shooting more threes of late. Harris is very, very comfortable with that shot.
Here's Smith. It's a three-point game. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Said priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Now, here is Smith. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Rose. It's up a 3. Trains the three-pointer.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Passes to Harden. Shoots over Brunson. Misses off the right iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Smith outside. Robinson sets a screen for Smith. Out to Barrett. Launches it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 9. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Smith's got 11 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Harden the pass to Harris. To end the cold streak. The shot that time, not on target. So New York will take it the other way. There's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
Thibault for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Smith against Harris. Here's the 3. And it's Smith again missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Harris. He's got 9. Shoots over Brunson. Embiid wide open. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. New York's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Robinson sets a screen for Smith. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Harden with the screen on Rose. The pass to Embiid. Fade away. The scoring.
The first quarter with the score. The Knicks 16. The 76ers 12. Your Knicks sitting.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Guard spots occupied by Quickly and Barrett. Smith is out there with Reddish. And it's Randall in its center. They're the group New York will start the second game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He ended up with 62.
Substitution on the court.
Take on the scoring source for the Knicks. And the free throw, no good. Greg Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And it's Thibault in the corner. The 76ers again can't hit it.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead of the scoreboard.
And 101 left in the first half. No good from Dragic. New York leading by 9. Reddish with the screen for Smith. Offline with his 3. Philadelphia's gone 1-6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Here's Gibson. It's rebounded by New York. Smith's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Robinson a screen on Gibson. Smith, no luck. The 76ers trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside Dragic. Pass to Embiid. Tries from 16. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks out front. They're up by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
So far, their shot selection has been excellent. They're finding their...
And now, something that gets... And that is our...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the
The second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Front court is Thibault and Harris. Harden out there with Shake Milton. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Thibault. Barrett covering. Milton with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Harris's shot is good.
You can just see how decisive Harris is. Effective at catching passes and just firing it quickly.
Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more invaluable.
He's one of those glue guys. Stick him into almost any lineup and he can contribute. Points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need, and that's what makes him a precious commodity.
Hilton the pass to Harris. Here's Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Embiid's got 5 points so far.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Smith for three. And again, New York with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so Harden will bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 6. Embiid kicks to Harden. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brunson against Harden. Barrett with a screen on Harris. Smith for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now here's Thibault. To the middle. Here's Milton. And the shot is good. Milton's got his first points of the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Rose finds Smith. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Smith's got 28 points for the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Harden dishes to Embiid. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 8 rebounds in this game. From outside the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving away the prize. I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Randall comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And quickly in for Jalen Brunson. Then for the 76ers, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. PJ Tucker comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Dragic in for Shake Milton.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Over to the left wing. Tucker gets the three-pointer to fall.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Smith surveying the D. Jacks up a three, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pass to Harden. There's the triple. Knicks with the rebound. Smith's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
60-44. Rockets the pass to Harden. He kicks to Tucker. Uncovered. And it's in there. Tucker's got 5 now.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Smith outside. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
63-46. Outside Dragic. Here's Tucker. Misses the three. New York leading by 17. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Randall with a screen for Smith. And another three for New York.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
66-46. Outside Dragic. Perilous screen on quickly. Here's Dragic from outside. Well shot off that time. And as we step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Barrett is out there with Smith. Then there's Toppin. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's quickly in a point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last two seasons? And again for three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping this shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Embiid with a screen on quickly. Here's Milton. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Smith outside. There's the three. Good! Another from three.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance. Out to the wing. Here's Tucker. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Great open look there. Smith's got 57 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. And the 76ers get it back. And they pick up two. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
For three, Smith. And no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Thibault with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. A nice shot by Tucker.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Robinson's checked in for New York. Rose comes in for quickly. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Smith for three. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 19. Fires the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Really surprised a little bit to see him drift out to the three-point line, but I guess I shouldn't be if he can stroke it like that.
Smith outside. But Trey, he got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They had no answer for him in this one.
Harden dishes to Embiid. Thibault for three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's New York leading by 19 points. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Barrett wide open. He fires. And again, New York with the triple.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Smith.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker. Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing's over.
Smith for three. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible.
65.
Passes it to Milton. Now Embiid, guarded by Robinson.
Smith. Second personal foul.
So no problem for New York.
The Knicks, 93. The 76ers.
Just like that.
Come on, man, who got the ball?
Now we're rolling.
Let's go! Woo-hoo! I got you quiet real quick.
You got it. Come on, man.
Come around! We always be ready. I got ball!
Let's go. Keep it going.
Yes. Easy work.
I made it quiet.
You guys the ones who are going to be losing today.
Shot, shot, shot. Shut up, shut up.
Too easy.
One more.
You even trying it here?
Who got ball?
You can't quit any time.
Hey, come on, who's that?
You ready to go?
That's okay.
You done? You had enough?
Someone help out.
I'm dropping the hammer.
Started, man. Let's get it started.
Let's go. Gear up. We good.
I see him.
Yo, they not about to be ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat your lunch out here.